Hey guys, so this video is stagnant. Before I even start, I just want to say that it's going to be a video where we're going to be I just want to talk about something, some stuff essentially, and I don't want it to be like shit that's like hard as hell, like, you know, being like, this is what's gonna happen, or craziness, or something like that. It's just more stuff that I want to tell you guys about and or talk about. So first off, some of you guys are probably wondering what happened to the Zerg video that was supposed to come out on Friday. All it is I wanted to play The Division. It's only up for like 3 or 4 days, so I just decided to take a day off, which is Friday, and just play the game solely, get some videos out to that. So I didn't really take the day off. I kind of just recorded Let's Plays instead of recording the Zerg video, which Destiny's kind of in a dry period right now anyway, and this is kind of replacing the Let's Talk side of things, which a lot of you guys actually really like for some reason, just like hearing me ramble. So that's what this video is going to be. So the thing I want to talk about is something I found out recently that's kind of it's surprising to me. A lot of you guys who've been with me for a while know that I've kind of always said that, like, I want to do more guides and stuff like that. I've always said that, you know, I want to start making more guides for games, etc., you know, instead of doing Let's Plays consistently. And usually the mindset behind that was anybody would agree that doing a Let's Play is probably the worst way to grow a channel or to even start a channel, because you haven't established yourself in any way, and nor have you grabbed, like, how people usually say it works, or how you should do it is start making guides, and then you can show your kind of like goofy side of things and, you know, try to entertain people. But first you have to catch their attention, and then you have to hold them. Usually that's by doing Let's Plays or doing some other content that is entertaining to them. So that's what people usually say. They say Let's Plays are one of the worst things you can do, because if you think about it, it kind of is true. Like, not a lot of people watch Let's Plays. Well, not say that, but they're the heavy hitter people who do Let's Plays, which usually get a lot more traffic, and most people just go directly to those said people. Like the Rad Brad is one of them. Freaking Tatra Ninja's also, like, they're like the heavy Let's Play people that most people just go to them when they want to watch Let's Play, because they get the game early, and there's a bunch of other shit, the reason why I watch them. They're pretty entertaining as well, so that helps. So again, that's another reason why that's not really the most accurate thing to do. But I recently found out that doing the whole guide thing is not really my thing. Now the reason why is because some people like that. That's what some people want from their channel. Some people want to grow fast, and some people want that to be, they want to be the infotainment channel, you know, the channel that has information consistently. Well, the one thing that I come to find out is that people who make their channels out to be that, oftentimes kind of flare out and die, because there's not always going to be that new game that everybody wants to know how to do that said thing. Then again, it's a very smart thing to do still, but as of making content, it kind of, when the game dies down, your content dies down, because of the sheer fact that there's no more information that you can pull up because you've already done everything. But then again, the old videos that have like the level up guides or the builds for characters or whatever, those videos keep getting traffic, so it's pretty smart to build your channel like that, because then you can sustain living off of that, because everyone's gonna eventually want to know how to get the max level, because maybe they just got the game for Christmas, like, you know, a year past for its release. So, you know, that makes sense. But unless you choose another game to cover, when that game's done, you're kind of just out of ideas and can't really do anything anymore. So I'm subscribed to a lot of these channels that are pretty much based around guides, and again, they're awesome, but they're not the channels that I love. That's the same kind of thing. The channels that I grew up on and just that I love so much are the channels that I'm going to start to try to do that, because that's the kind of content that I love so very much, and yet I'm trying to do this content that I don't really like. Well, not that I don't like, I appreciate it, and it's helpful and it's nice, but I care more about like opinion channels slash just straight up goofy entertainment channels, like for instance, opinion channels being King Cathalion / Morning After Kills, a channel where they give their opinions on things, they give their take. I love hearing that. I love hearing someone's opinion and or take on a certain situations. Most of the time it's with Destiny, you know, controversial thing, oh, is Destiny dying, or oh, should Benji do this or that. I love that. And that's kind of, I think I've done that. I think that's the one thing that I kind of have assimilated into my channel, is with Let's Talk or with any of the other things that I cover, I always manage to throw my opinion in there, just because I do. I think it's you know, it's my channel. I want to throw a little bit of me in there. But then my other channels that I like adore completely, and they're like the channels that I aspired to be like, are people like Achievement Hunter, Funhouse, Super Panic Frenzy, all of these people that just make extremely entertaining content. But essentially all it is, well, there's a lot to it, but essentially what it is, it's just people being who they are and kind of showcasing that, kind of a personality type channel. And I know that sounds really weird to some people. Like, I know that even to me, when I hear that, like when someone says, I want my channel to kind of be based on a personality type of channel, it sounds weird to yourself. Kind of like, all right, well, like, aren't you confident? It kind of goes to your minds, which is not the case for me. But to me, those are the channels that I love the most, where it's just a person being them, but also being them, you know what I mean? Being that unique, weird person that you somewhat always just find entertaining. They don't even have to necessarily make you laugh all the time, but you just enjoy hearing them, even if it's goofy or what. I think that's the channel that I'm gonna try to be, because again, I've been stuck in, and a lot of guys could probably be a testament to this, is I've been kind of stuck in this limbo-esque period where I've been like, I'm doing Let's Plays, but I really want to be doing guides. That's where I've always kind of come from. I've always told you guys that. But as of the current moment, as I stop and think about it, those channels I like, but the channels that I love is what I want to try to start aspiring to be like that. I'm not going to try to copy them, not a chance, but I'm going to try to be like that. So for instance, another one of the channels that I love is a person who's blown up recently in the year, and I'm so extremely happy to see that he did blow up, which is, his name is Mr. Fruits. I've been watching his videos for a while, and my god, those are the videos that I kind of want to make, are videos that are basically just kind of like a Let's Play, except they're not like a full-fledged Let's Play, you know what I mean? Like for me, I do a Fallout Let's Play, which I'm still gonna be doing, by the way. I'm not like abandoning my Let's Plays or any of the other videos that I do. Well, maybe, like again, I may not be pushing out so many guides anymore. I may not be talking about trying to make so many guides. I might just be like, hey guys, here's a game that I thought was really extremely cool, and it's called Slime Ranch Simulator, I think it's called. Like, that's a cool looking game. I'm really hyped for that. I kind of want to buy it and do a video on it, but also I don't think it's in its alpha, so I don't think it can be converted to controller, which is a big problem with me. I like playing on controller. I don't like playing on mouse because my hands are kind of fucked, so it's kind of hard to clack and reach for buttons on my keyboard. So yeah, that's kind of why I stick to controller. But yeah. Anyways, the reason why I brought him up is because he does the things that I kind of always have wanted to do, but I've never really done, which essentially is just playing any random game and making it entertaining. You know, the game doesn't have to be necessarily like crazy action-packed or funny or anything like that. It's the person that brings that game to life, and I kind of want to start to try to seek out and do that, because I haven't done that, and it's bad. I gotta do that. And yeah, essentially that's all I want to talk about, is because again, for a long time now, I didn't really know where I wanted to go with my channel. Like even the intro to my channel, like my channel trailer, if you were to unsubscribe to me and then go to my channel and like watch the trailer that I made, it's me from a while back saying that like I'm Native and Canadian, which is fine, like, you know, explaining to people what my race is, etc., because that's something, a question people may have when they first see me. But then the other thing was I think I did Let's Plays, I do builds, and I think one of the biggest things I hit home was I said I do edited Let's Plays, which is true. That's kind of one of the things I did, but I always also said I make guides and builds, which is not true. I make a guide and a build every once in a blue moon. And I think if I do a build or a guide or anything like that, it's going to be way more centered to my opinion and thoughts on the build, instead of me being like, all right guys, that's me pushing up my glasses, also almost stabbing myself in the eye, shit. But it'll be more me about like explaining how the build works, and also talking about why it's amazing and like, you know, the potential that this has. Like for instance, one of the most viewed videos on my channel is a Warlock build for Destiny with kind of a shitty thumbnail, and it's me on fucking like all of the drugs you could think of. Not really. Essentially, I just had an energy drink before well, here's the thing. I tried to record it 4 times. This Warlock build guide for Destiny, I tried to record it like 4 times. And I kept trying to be really accurate about like the way I said things, and I started to stutter because I messed up what I was trying to explain, and I'd stutter and try to backpedal, and then I'm like, all right, well, I'm not using that commentary because it's shitty. So eventually I was just like, screw it, I had an energy drink, and that just made me even more, it stopped my stuttering, but it made me go Mach 100 instead. So I ended up just throwing out my thoughts while talking about the build, and throwing out theories of why I thought the build would be powerful and all of these things. And it goes down in my channel for being one of the, like, the whole comment section is pretty toxic. It's people being like, is this guy fucking on drugs? You need to settle the fuck, get on your ADHD pills, my friend, fucking Christ. You know, people just getting super like, what the fuck? But at the same time, tons of people saying, dude, that was amazing. I really like the way you explained it. I like the way I like where your head's at. You know, I like what you said. I like the way you theorized about what could happen. I like how you're replying to the comments of people saying that some of your theories were not correct. all of that kind of stuff. Like, you know, other, like a tiny portion being really consumed by the fact that I was going Mach 100, and then the rest of the population being super happy with the video. And again, I was more consumed with saying my opinion and talking, just generally, just talking to you guys, opposed to me telling you everything, which is a big difference. I would always rather have a conversation with someone opposed to just talking at them. And that's what I kind of like. I like to give my opinion so that I could hear yours. And yeah, that's just the thing. So to wrap up this whole video real fast, just like to kind of essentially to break it down to its core components, is for a while now, I've been wanting to make guides. I've always told you guys that. And now, what I kind of want my channel to be is I want my channel to be kind of like a personality channel, to where, you know, I can throw my thoughts. I can make videos where I just tell you guys my thoughts. I can make a let's play and, you know, ease back on me being so consumed by the game and just have a good time in the game itself and try to make that the entertaining part, not necessarily the game, because at the end of the day, you can get a ton of information from a ton of different people if it's about a game, but when it comes to entertainment from a person, like this is me, I don't ever like to think of myself as anything, so I always judge, like for instance, Achievement Hunter. I love those people. Those people are the definition of what I love about guides. Half the video, like it's like 90% goofing around, joking around, not taking things seriously, and then 10% actual information that you can follow. But yet you can easily put together what to do in your head just by watching the video, but the commentary is very weird and all over the place, which is kind of what I want. That's kind of what I want to do with my channel. You know, I want to be very centered to a personality, but then also the game will be handled in the editor's room instead of in the commentary so much. So that's what I'm kind of going with. we're gonna be doing kind of like a shift, and it's gonna be where my channel is gonna be mainly based around personality opposed to game, like 70% personality, and then the other half is going to be about the game and etc. But personality is pretty much me just gonna be focusing more on editing it, joking around, making you guys laugh, opposed to me trying to give you guys consistent information constantly. Not to say that I'm not going to be doing that, but just to say that I'm going to be taking a little step back from me wanting to do guides and all that other stuff. So hopefully you guys could understand what I'm saying. This was a lot of, I tried to break it down, and I'm pretty sure you guys got it, but it's a lot of what a YouTuber kind of thinks about. My tongue. I hate saying that, a YouTuber. I don't ever consider myself a YouTuber, even though I do YouTube practically full time. I don't ever consider myself that just because it's weird to me. I will never ever consider myself that. I just make videos and try to make you guys smile. That's way easier for me to justify, and not justify, but just make sense in my head. But yeah, hopefully you guys understood that. Again, it's very much from a person that does YouTube and makes YouTube videos. Kind of a struggle, I guess, is trying to establish what you want your channel to become and or be, and then trying to find out a route to what that is, especially if it's something kind of new to where not a lot of people have done it. Trying to find where you fit on this puzzle is really kind of its own battle. But I don't know, I just one night I was sitting there and I was just like, I mean, like I was sitting back watching through some of my videos because I'm not in love with myself, but I do like to see where I'm at, kind of if I've gotten better at editing, if I edited that better. So I go back and watch a couple videos, and I kept watching them. And I'm like, I don't mind these. Like, I like the videos. I like the Fallout Let's Play. I feel like that is a very good indicator to where I was, like, I mostly focused on the joking around and less of like hardcore game. Unless it's quests. If we're doing quests, and that's the main part of the Let's Play, you know, for me to do quests. So I left a lot of the quest thing in the video, but for the most part, that was one of the series where I was like, I'm happy with that. But when it comes to the Xer videos, the older ones, and then like some of the other stuff that I've been pumping out, the Assassin's Creed even, I tried to like be very intertwined with the game, not so much like the commentary aspect. Like I was more about throwing information at you guys, opposed to just joking around and having a good time, which is what I kind of want to change. And yeah, I just came to the realization of me being like, the channels that I love and the channels that, you know, inspired me to even do YouTube is not what I'm actually doing on YouTube. And not to say that I'm trying to copy their idea, it's just those are the videos I enjoy. So I should probably try to make the videos that I enjoy myself, you know, try to produce those on my own hand and etc. I'm not sure if this is making any sense, but I tried to make it make sense. Again, this is nothing to be like, oh shit, everything's changing. This was static. I'm just throwing my thoughts out to you guys, and seeing what you guys think. I'm not really sure how you comment about this, kind of being like, do it, or fucking don't do it, or whatever, because I pretty much just talked at you the whole time, which I'm not. Again, I mentioned that I'm not a fan of that. To be honest, I like listening to people, so I like actually being talked at quite a bit. But anyways, not the point. That's what a thoughts video is, actually just being talked at. Anyways, but yeah, that was essentially it, guys. Just a quick video of me telling you guys, kind of like a let's talk, except getting more into tune on the YouTube side of things and less about games and all that kind of stuff. More just what my channel is hopefully going to become in the coming months, if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that, but I'll try. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, my name is Frost, and later, guys.